of quippers, you know, a dozen quippers hanging off of their face and arms and legs and crotches and all this stuff. They're stop, dropping, and rolling on the ground as they get out of the water, fish flopping on the ground everywhere. And then all of a sudden, man, the unexpected happens. Now, as this happens, you know, there's another sound that rises above everything. Rises above the cries of the Kuo-toa fighting at the statue, the Kuo-toa that are, you know, getting attacked by these quippers. But what you see is off to the north, and it is a massive explosion of water. It's like something just explodes out of the water, and this thing is massive. All of a sudden, it is just a dark shape, just fills the entire area to the north, it seems, and the surface of the water bubbles, foams, explodes. Bam! You guys see oily tentacles bursting forth. One comes out, and then another one comes out, and then you can see that this figure has two monstrous heads. And these monstrous heads have flaming eyes and flaming mouths. And then it starts to look, you know, it starts to resembles a hideous baboon with wickedly curved tusk. You know, and each one of these heads is on a single torso. And these red eyes are burning with bloodlust and magic. And, you know, this thing is rising from the dark lake, and this thing is rising 30 feet above the level of the water. And, you know, it looks like Godzilla emerging. I mean, that's literally what it looks like. And there's all this water, dripping down and splashing down, cascading like waterfalls coming off of its body, down its back, off its shoulders, and all of a sudden it reaches its full height, and holy crap, this thing throws back its head and roars, and it is ear-piercing. You can hear the huts just rattling almost to the ground. And it's almost like you can see the... Yeah, exactly. I think I threw up in my mouth a little. And you can see the statues rocking back and forth. And this is what it actually looks like.
Do we want to know?
I think you guys might want to know, yeah. This is what you see off into the distance.
Nope. Nope, nope.
Yeah. That is a...
Distance as in a couple of light years.
Yeah, this thing is massive. So why don't you guys give me a couple, what would it be, I would say? Probably history. Give me a couple high history checks, maybe. I mean, this thing is massive. Love it. I love this kind of
Sarah's
stuff.
terrified. She doesn't know anything.
Sorry, guys. I get really excited about this stuff. Love it. Old Demogorgon. That's what you guys see. This thing is 30 foot over the surface of the water. You guys, why don't you guys, and while you're at it, let's see, yeah, you guys are pretty clueless on this. Now, what I want you to do also is give me a charisma saving throw. I want everybody to give me a saving throw. Charisma. Morven?
Is this for like fighting or something?
You will find out. Uh-oh.
When you fail.
I get advantage if I get on fighting.
Edith, would you like to use one of your,
I would like to use one of the screw it, let's use the crit if I can.
80 well, the crits are for the attacks after you hit,
Are
but I'll let you use one of your 12 inspirations if you'd like, even though, you know, this is a loose game tonight for all the new people watching. You know, I'm pretty much letting them all roll for advantage all night long. So, but everybody feels a sense of fear come over them.
That wasn't much better.
Wow. So, Edith, oh my goodness. You can actually feel a sensation come over you. Now, I'm going to take a note of that. And, Edith, you are at level 1 madness. Alright, so Edith is going to have to deal with some madness. Seems like Edith is the only one. Everyone else look like they were okay, except for Al. Al, you are also at a level of madness also. So as all this is going on, let's check out what happens with madness,
Now's
shall we?
not the time to talk in Undercommon to the Kuatoa.
So level 1 madness, you have a bout of short-term madness that lasts between 1d10 minutes. So you guys can go ahead and both roll a 1d10 for me. And let's see what type of madness that you have for 1d10 minutes.
Oh dear.
I'm going to share a sheet with you. This is the short-term madness chart. And I want both Al and Edith to both take a spin on the short-term madness table. As you see this massive demon, you can actually hear, I'll tell you what, with your history check, Echo, you can tell this is nothing other than, and you think that it's just not possible, but it's Demogorgon.
You said Demogorgon?
Demogorgon, yes.
Can you spell that?
Demogorgon. 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 And I'll give you a little bit of a... Demogorgon is basically the prince of demons. The master of the spiraling depths. He's basically the embodiment of chaos, madness, destruction, seeking to corrupt all that is good and undermine order in the multiverse, to see everything dragged howling into the infinite depths of the abyss. Oh yeah. He has definitely left his lair, that's for sure. Okay, so Demogorgon rises. You guys have seen Demogorgon, and let's see. In fact, I'll give you another nice piece of art. I think this is from the Monster Manual, and this is some more art of Demogorgon. I mean, this guy is massive. He's 30 foot over the surface of the water. Massive. This guy's massive. Alright, so let's see. Al, you rolled an 84.
Yeah, I'm stunned.
So yeah, you are just stunned for 1d10 minutes, which you are just basically stunned for the next 8 minutes. You are just mesmerized in this basically crazy. It's like deer in the headlights. You know, you have this Mack truck just barreling towards you, and you're just like, just frozen. You're just stunned. Exactly. That's a great one. I like that. Now, Edith, you rolled a 20, or let's see. No, you rolled a 12.
Still in the same spot.
Yeah, same one. So basically, you're paralyzed. And you're basically just kind of frozen there also. You're basically retreating into, your mind. Something, I don't know, something happened with you seeing this Demogorgon where it just basically paralyzed you for the next 3 minutes. Oh my goodness, you are paralyzed. And Al, you're stunned. So now, as this is happening, Demogorgon has risen. All of a sudden, Demogorgon looks like he takes a step, and you can actually feel a small tremor. And when you when you see him take that step, and his tentacles are slashing all over the place, slapping the water all around him. He's doing his roar again. Roar! I mean, it's just ear-piercing throughout this whole entire place, echoing everywhere. Lots of debris falling down from the roofs. You can see lots of bats starting to just fly everywhere. And you can hear other creatures, screaming from hearing this. And it looks like Demogorgon is starting to wade towards Sloobludop. Looks like he's taking one big step, sort of like Godzilla going right to Tokyo, man, in the water. Taking another big step, and every step he takes is getting closer to Sloobludop. And when this is happening, holy shit, these Kuatoa, they are all saying, Demogorgon, and these things are scattering like cockroaches. Man, they're going left, they're going right, they're getting out of the water, they're running towards the wall to the south. They're banging down you can start to see them run towards the hiding in all of their reed huts. Looks like they're going to each one of the walls, and this thing is just coming right for Sloobludop. So, what is everybody doing?
Break my bonds. I'm going to break my bonds and cut that dwarf loose.
Okay, sure. Yeah, you just pull your hands right apart. I mean, you were never really bound. So you pull a knife out.
Get him free.
Takes you no time. Takes you like we'll just say that it takes your action to, cut the dwarf. He thanks you and says, I owe you one for this, mate. Or like,
You want to come with us? I think we're gonna get the hell out of here.
I'm not staying here with this thing barreling towards this Kuatoa. These Kuatoa, they're cooked. And he kind of laughs. He says, how's that working out for him now? Summoning the Sea of the Father. The tentacles are flailing all over, roaring, gibbering about. Man, so now it seems like he's about a quarter of the way there to Sloobludop. So what is everybody doing? Brother Eco, what are you doing? You see Al and Edith just deer in the headlights, frozen, paralyzed. What are you guys doing? I mean, seriously.
Because Edith's kind of like my height, I kind of just went up to it, and I can see just the look in her eyes.
Yeah, they're like glazed over. Yeah, she's just eyes are glazed over. She's not even acknowledging you're there. All right, you smack the shit out of her. Pow!
Like a British nanny.
So I'm gonna let you do 1d4. I'm not even gonna make you do a hit roll for that. So why don't you do a 1d? Let's do well, your hands are lethal weapons anyway. You're a monk, so roll your unarmed damage on Edith as you smack the ever-loving shit out of her. And now Edith, you actually wake and come to, and you see this huge monstrosity, this huge demon, this devil barreling towards Sloobludop. Tentacles, screaming, roaring, crying. The tentacles splashing water all around.
But of course she doesn't see that right away. She sees him, just calls him a little shit.
Yeah. You take 3 damage, which is not bad.
After I see that it worked on Edith to wake up, I went over to Al, and since he's got the same look, and since he's a lot taller than Edith, I'm just gonna knee him in the groin, because that's about the height I can just punch him right in the groin, because that's about the height I am to him.
I'm only 5'3".
Yeah, I'm 3'2".
Yeah, but I think he's definitely shorter than you. So Demogorgon takes another step.
Yeah, we need to get out of here fast.
So yeah,
I will continue doing my sex doll impression.
It seems like he is literally just frozen and stunned, and you hit him for 4 damage, and it does not even phase him. So what do you guys do?
Damage Edith.
Punch
Yeah,
me twice?
Can you take that 4 damage and put it on Al? For some reason it did it to Edith. I clicked off of it, but...
Yeah.
My bad.
No problem.
Can Edith carry Al?
Can we move him? And he's not like, you know.
He's not
kinda go
petrified.
over
He's
and-
not stoned.
Yeah,
you know.
we'll kind of go over and
Ow.
kind of grab him, kind of pull him along with us, or.
Sure, you can drag him. I'll allow you to drag him. Sure. I mean, you guys are basically dragging him at half of your movement.
Can I put him in my bag of holding?
Oh, thanks, Sandman. Awesome. You know what? I'll tell you what. You can do that. You can do that, but if you do that,
Don't.
if you do that, he's only going to be able to breathe for X amount of minutes. But yes, you can do that. I will allow you to do
So you
that.
put all his stuff in the bag and then we
And leave him. But yeah, you could. I mean, the mouth of this bag of holding is wide enough where you can throw it over Al, and kind of push him over, and then take the bag, close the bag, and run. I'll let you do that as an action.
For how many minutes? Does she know
Well,
that?
let's. Well, the bag of holding is on your character sheet, so we'll have to take a look at that.
Wait, me punching him didn't wake him up?
No, it didn't. No, not at all. He's stunned. He's deer in headlights.
Punching me does nothing, I'm afraid.
All right, so your bag of holding is a 2-foot diameter mouth, 4 feet deep. You know, the bag can't hold more than 500 pounds and not exceed a volume of 64 feet. Your bag weighs 15 pounds, regardless of having 500 pounds in it. So you can take him out, or kind of, you know, with an action. Now, breathing creatures inside the bag can survive up to a number of minutes equal to 10 divided by the number of creatures in the bag. Well, we're not going to count your spider, so
10 minutes.
basically 10, yeah, before being suffocated.
Yeah, and she could like pull it inside out and drop him out.
Yeah,
When
Don't put it
needed,
inside
or-
out. We're just going to reach in and grab him and pull him out.
that's ingenious.
Yeah.
I like that. That's a good idea.
Yeah. So that she pulls it out and just swipes it over his head.
Sure.
Put it here.
He disappears, and the rest of the group is kind of looking at you like, what in the hell is going on? Where did you get that? But of course they know where you got that, but it's ingenious to use it.
And then she starts running.
All right.
But
So-
Echo's chasing.
So are you guys running east, or are you running west? Because this thing is almost to the docks, and you can see these keel boats. They're, you know, trying to tie off, and they're trying to, you know, paddle, and they're trying to get out of there. And this Demogorgon is, you know, basically right up on the docks, and this thing is like taking its tentacles, takes one
I think
slash,
west.
hits the boat like a baseball, and this thing just flies. This boat, a couple of dark elves, "Wah!" And then you see them splash into the water, and the boat is like a home run. It hits a home run with this boat. West, east.
I say we go west.
Okay,
Yeah.
sounds good. Yeah, sounds good. You
And
guys
as we're running-
are sprinting, I would take it, right?
Yes. And
Okay.
as we're running, while everybody else runs around the huts because of the huts being there, I just kind of like run over the top of them because I have my shoes. So it doesn't like deter me at all. I have my slippers. So I'm just like running over the huts, not even going around them, just straight over the top of them.
All right. And as you guys are moving west, you know, you guys are crawling over these Kuatoa, you know, and the gates open, and you can see some Kuatoa are fleeing. A lot of the Kuatoa are hiding behind the fence, and you guys are able to escape through the fence. And now you're going to start heading in a western direction. You know, and you're in this monstrous lake, this cavern with the lake in it. and you're still in the same swampy area. This, you kind of look back. You can see the Demogorgon. He actually reaches. He reaches the town. You can see a couple more boats flying everywhere. You can still hear those ear-piercing screams. You can hear wood splintering. You can hear you hear screams. You hear crunching. But you guys make it out of Sloobludop. You make it out. You make it to...
How many minutes?
You're probably running for about a good 5 minutes. And as you're running, you can see that there is a sort of like a cavern off in the west. But as you're running out, you can start to see that there are Kuatoa also coming out as well of this cavern. And these Kuatoa looks like they are engaging you. They have their weapons drawn. They have their shields drawn. You see a couple Kuatoa behind you starting to chase you. So now it looks like you're starting to be surrounded a little bit. And all of a sudden one of them hits a sort of like a drum, a light drum, and the attack is on. So let's go ahead first. We're going to take a break. Alright, so you guys are barreling down this corridor, and as you guys are walking into this corridor, you see the Kuatoa there basically running up on you. Here's a new map. See, it's not a very large area. Walls to the north and to the south of you. You guys are traveling west, and you see a bunch of Kuatoa running down. I guess because of all of the sounds that are echoing throughout. You can still hear the Demogorgon, screaming and causing all kinds of terror. You can hear, screams of the Kuatoa and the other, people that are at the docks. So let's go ahead and roll initiative. We will do that. I've already rolled initiative for everyone. I'm not going to roll initiative on the NPCs. They'll go last by default. Now, you do not have Shushar in your accompanying. He's not accompanying you anymore, so he is gone. Party is down to 10.
Kira's servant gone missing. This is unacceptable.
I think I'm last.
I don't think you're last. You won't be last, but you may be last of the...
Yeah,
well,
I'm
you're
out
not
there with the
last.
6th.
Alright, so we will go with Kira. All of these Kuatoa, looks like they have all their spears, their nets. Looks like they're going to try to take you guys out. These same sticky shields and...
And we're going with that she already released Al out of the bag? Or is
you
that
have...
an action
Yeah,
for her?
it's going to cost you an action. It's been probably about, I'd say, 8 minutes or so. So, yeah, you're... Al... You're starting to come to, and you're in this sort of like this black. You have no clue where you're at, like a black room, and you're trying to find your way out. You have no clue where the hell you're at.
So
Nice.
Kira can use her action to let Al out of the bag. And
Don't
just
forget the spider crawling on him this whole time, too.
Oh, maybe he smashed the spider. Ooh, that would not be good.
Oh, I guess the elf's out of the bag on this one.
Alright, so you are out of the bag now. Al, we'll say that you're, let's see, where is, there we go. We'll just kind of move you guys around, make it easy. Al pops out of the bag. running out of air. Air was getting a little tight inside of that bag, and you see that you're actually standing in the middle of a bag as you feel sort of like a hand. You see the light open up, sort of like something opens up, and a hand reaches down in there, and all of a sudden you are out, and you can see that. Kara, she's taking this bag and kind of lifting your feet out of it, and you're kind of like, what in the hell is going on here?
And after she's let him out and she doesn't say anything because it's...
Long story, we'll talk about it later.
Yeah, right, exactly. Like, oh, good, you're back. And then, is there any possible way for her to hide where she's standing now, or in any way hide in this terrain?
There's a really good bag you can hide in.
Yeah, plus you're in the middle of a bunch of people too, so you've got plenty of cover.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're wondering if you're hiding from Demogorgon barreling down the path behind you, yeah, Demogorgon's he's still having fun in Sloobludop.
Yeah, no, I was just... I can use my bonus action for a hide, and then get advantage even if no one is standing next to them, if I hit it later on.
Sure, I'll let you do that. I mean, you're going to have advantage on every attack anyway, so from here on out. So yeah, we'll say that you use the hide.
Sure.
Now, when you use that in the future, you're going to have to worry about the conditions. Is this place brightly lit? Is it dimly lit? So you got to worry about those conditions. But as of right now, yeah, you'll be able to. It's in a dark corridor, and the only person that has any kind of light is pretty much Brother Echo with a torch out, so you can see where he's going. So, all right. So yeah, you're go ahead and do a stealth roll. You can do it with you can go ahead and do it with advantage. So all of your guys' rolls, just do it with advantage from here on out. This will never happen again until next year. You won't get another magic item until the end of the book. Oh yeah, you definitely you feel like you're concealed.
So she lets Al out and then she disappears behind probably one of the people.
Yeah, she's kind of you're kind of slinking down in between everyone. So yeah. When you now it's not like you just vanish. It's not like invisibility.
No.
Yeah, you're taking advantage of the shadows. So do you want to move anywhere? You got movement. You can take your movement.
Yeah, but I think she's good there for now to see where everyone goes later.
Hey, where'd that elf go? You can hear the Kuatos. Where did that elf go? She disappeared on us. Morvine, you're up. They didn't say that.
Alright, so,
fun game tonight, guys. Fun game. It's all about having fun.
Target this dude. And shoot him with a hand crossbow.
Alright, number 2. Sounds good. Yeah. Hand crossbow, what range is that? Is it 30?
Oh, yeah, let me check that.
It is 30.
Yeah, it's 30, 120. Okay, I'll move up and then I'll do it.
I think you're within range. 10. Oh yeah, 35, 10, 20. But I mean, if you want to take that roll, it'll be with disadvantage. Will cancel out advantage. But yeah, you moved up.
I'll move up a
You'll
step.
take the advantage. I like it. I like it.
Oh, I closed my sheet.
Attack away, sir.
My sheet went away. There we go.
That's a hit. 17. All right, do a total of 9 damage.
And I'm so happy to see Al. I want to inspire Al and be like, "Welcome back. Our rogue's your ticket out. Welcome back."
Oh, thank you, darling. Very kind of you.
Oh.
And that's going to be for a saving throw. That's it.
Go to number 4.